Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And in this video I'm going to show you how you can create custom text animations in Wix Studio using code. First animation I'll show you is this typewriter effect and how you can do it, and the next one will be this sliding up animation effect, and the third one will be this decrypted text effect, and last but not least will be this counter animation. So let's get started. So now the first effect that I'm going to try is the typing effects or typewriter effects. And there are three ways that this can be accomplished. So I'll just show you the first way. The first way is to use a Wix app. And all we have to do is go to the app marketplace, click on it. Right here, I'll search for typewriter. Now this first app, this typewriter animation, I'll use this. Just click add to site. And then just agree to the terms and policies and click agree and add. Now over here you can see you have this extra option, app widgets. You can easily use this typewriter app on your Wix website. I'll just drag and drop it to the site. I see the typing effect is already happening on the site. So you can also change the design to whatever you want. Here you can change the background color, let's say blue or gray, any color that you want to. Then maybe you want to change the words that are being typed, just click on settings. And over here you have strings to cycle through, just click on edit. You can see these are the options that we have. I can also add other item, just edit the text I want to cycle through. I can see that it will add the text once it reaches it. Now you can also choose the time interval. This is 300 milliseconds, so that's just 3 seconds. If I put 500 to become 5 seconds, you can choose the option for it to continuously keep typing, to keep having this effect, or you can disable it. So that's the first way you can create a typewriter effect, just by using the Wix typewriter app. Now this is just an easy way that doesn't involve any code. So now let's move on to the next step you can use to create a typing effect. I'll just delete this. The next step now is going to use a little bit of code. I'm going to be using an iframe. So I just click on elements, and over here in the search bar, just search for iframe. Now that we have the iframe, we'll just click on enter code. And over here, this is where you can paste the code for the typing effect. Now to get the code for this, just come over to this Medium article that I've already written. This contains all the custom text animation code. So I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested in using it. So I'll just copy this and I'll paste it here. And click update. And as you see that we have the typewriter effect right here. Now how this code works is that once you're using a library, a JavaScript library called typewriter.js, over here you can see the option for the strings or words that you want to use. You have to just follow the pattern. The first pattern is type string once you have the word that you want in the type animation, and the second is pause for. This is just the duration that it will last, and is a millisecond. And finally delete all. This will just reset it. Additionally, you can also add more strings if you want to, like from here. And just add and click update. You can see it will be added to the strings of typing, and it will be added to the typewriter effect animation. So that is the second way you can create a typing animation, but this time we'll be using code. And now for the third method, this time we'll be using Wix envelope code. So the first thing we have to do is come over here to code and click on start coding. This will enable us to add code directly to the website. Just delete this. I'll just edit this page. I'll change the background color to black. Then add the text. I'll increase the height to, sorry, the font size to 80 pixel. And now the first step we have to do is to give it this text an ID. The ID we got in from the code. So again, I'll just go back to the article that I've already written and copy this code. Now you can see right here, the first thing we have to do is to give, what we have to do is to give this text the ID of typewriter text. Now you won't see the changes immediately. Once we click on preview, you can see that the effect is already happening. And so we have the typewriter effect. Now there's another style of it. This one is to just cycle through each word that you put here. Let's just try it out, see how it works. I'll just change this, then click on preview. As you can see, cycling through each word, not just all of them at the same time, just cycling through each word individually. This is the second style of the typewriter effect that you can use. Now for the next effect, which will be the text slide up effect, I'll just duplicate this section first. I'll just change this to text. I'll just go back to the article again and copy this code. This is for the text slide up animation. Now come over to the editor. Just comment it down and paste the code. Now we need to give this text element an ID of slide text. Let's come over here. Give it the ID of slide text. Once again, you won't see the changes on the site until you click on preview. You can see we have the animation here. Now to customize the words that are sliding up, you just have, you can see this constant variable. The words are here, text sliding up, an animation. You can add as many as you want to it. You can always add as many words as you need to in this array. And you can see the words will be added in the text slide up animation. Okay, now on to the next animation, which will be the decrypted text animation. I'll just do the same thing again and just duplicate this section. Now I'll just change this to decrypted text. Now come over to the article. I'll just copy this code. Now paste it. Now the same with the rest of them. You just have to give the text an ID. And that ID will be animated text. You can change it to decrypted text. Now click on preview to see how it works. You can see cycling through all the whole alphabets and giving this kind of matrix style animation. And as always, the code works. However, you can see the same option that you can use to add multiple other text to the animation. Now for the final text animation, which will be the counting animation, again I'll just duplicate this section. And I'll change this to say counting text, or you don't just change it to counting text. Come over to the article, and the code is already here. And now there are two styles of this, but let me just show you the first one. I'll open the code editor. I'll paste the word. Now we have to change the ID of this text to counter text. Over here, just call it counter text. And once you click on preview, you can see that it counted from 0 to 100 to 0 to 1000. I can always edit this in the code, the values from which it starts from. You can see the start value is 0, the end value is 100, 1000. I can change this to 100 and the duration, which will be millisecond. So as this 3000 just stands for 3 seconds. So I click on preview again. You can see that it counts now from 0 to 100. And the other style of the animation is to do it once it scroll down. Once the section is scrolled down, so when you're just scrolling, the counter starts. Here's the code for that. So I'll just copy this. And I'll just update this current code. Just change the value from 1000 to 100. And click on preview. You can see it goes from 0 to 100. Now let's try scrolling down into it. I can see each time that I scroll down, the counting animation will start. I can go back to the last section and I scroll down to it. See, it starts again. So that's how you can add text animations to your Wix Studio site using code. I will leave this article, the link in the description if you're interested in using the code. Thank you once again for watching. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.